Welcome back, guys. I'm Joseph, and I'm here with my dad.
All right, Joseph, Spike Squad. That was a big one. That was a really cool one. Those guys were pretty awesome. They came in barking right out the gate, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Those guys took a little bit of time to come down and tell you a little bit about who they are, how they get there. So what are the chances of Joseph trying to be on the Spike Squad one day?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. So you're saying it's going to happen. You're going to definitely... Okay, so you're definitely going to give that a shot, huh?
8. Yeah,
okay.
Probably.
Okay.
If I don't make the football team.
Okay, so either way, you're going to be in that stadium, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just I'm probably not for the going 4 hours early thing.
Oh yeah. These guys have some commitment to it, don't they?
I might stay home and just let them go, and then I'll catch up with them later.
Oh no, that sounds dirty. That's some dirty friendship there. You want to be the guy that's out there sleeping and having the experience, sleeping on the concrete.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have a sleeping bag out there.
There you go. Now you got it. Okay, so those guys get all painted up. They're ready for the game. Yeah. They bring a lot of energy. It was pretty cool to see that they actually have a whole process of kind of auditioning and everything. Right? That's pretty neat. So another cool thing is your own spikes here. How do we do these? Tell everybody about how we get these signed and what we do with them.
Oh, I thought you were about to say how we build them.
No. They're not interested in that.
It's pretty much when you meet people that have got to wear the Savage pads before, you can get them to sign them.
Yep. So we've got
Dan Jackson, KJ Bolden, Nazir Stackhouse.
But there's a special one down there at the bottom. Let everybody know who.
Squad.
That's right. So Spike Squad, they wear it every week, right? I mean,
every week that they're playing.
That's right. So we had to have them on there. So that was a pretty cool interview. I'm excited to see where that goes for you in your future. Maybe you do end up on the Spike Squad. You can start auditioning at 9, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hi, my name's Joseph, and I'm here with the Spike Squad. Wait a minute, I think I'm a little bit underdressed.
Look good, man.
Thank you. I'm gonna ask y'all some questions first. What does game day look like for you?
Yeah, absolutely.
So for each game, no matter what time it is, we get to the gates 4 hours before. So if it's a noon game, we're there at 8 a.m. in the morning. So we get there, we sit around, we have fun. Sometimes we do little events. But then when we get closer to game time, we start getting our face paint on. And then when we get into the stadium, we start putting our body paint on. And then it's just waiting and cheering until the game starts.
Yeah, game days are a ton of fun. We say we get there 4 hours early, but that's for the small games. That's when Ball State and UAB's coming to town. When it's a big SEC game, like the Tennessee game was a 7:30 kick. We were at the gate at 9 a.m. Yeah. My freshman year, when Tennessee was ranked number 1, I was sleeping at the gate Thursday night. Me and 2 of my friends had campouts for 2 straight nights. And then, we get geared up, put on our paint, and then just have a ton of fun. Start yelling, start barking, start cheering as soon as the band comes about an hour before, and then just have a great time, and I hope we win.
So much fun.
Yeah. Next, what game has had the best atmosphere?
Good question.
Either the Tennessee game or the Georgia Tech game.
The 8
For
overtime?
me, it was. Yeah, the 8 overtime. That was a crazy night. Because that was...
You were there? What was it like for you?
Your parents let you stay the entire time.
Oh, yeah, of course.
To make the college football playoff. Frazier straight ahead and straight in. Oh, it's great in 8. Georgia wins it.
For me, the best atmosphere was my freshman year when Tennessee was ranked number 1 in the country and they came to town. And they were number 1 in the CFP poll. We were number 1 in the AP poll. That was unreal. But this year had some games that can rival. I'm hoping Texas and Alabama can pass them next year.
Oh, that's going to be a fun game.
So it was number 1 versus number 1?
Number 1 versus number 1. So they were number 1 in the college football playoff poll, and we were number 1 in the AP poll. I think, I could be wrong, but I think that was the first time it had happened in the regular season ever. It's super cool. And we dominated. We ran them out of our building. Stetson Bennett got some phone calls.
Next, how many people are on the Spike Squad?
We have 46 members right now.
46.
So we usually, because not all students get tickets to every game, so we usually have about 30 members at each football game, and then as many as can get to all the other sports, like basketball, softball, tennis, you name it.
Next, do you have to try out and become a part of the Spike Squad?
Yeah, you do actually. So in the fall, we have interest meetings. Like we have where we come and talk about Spike Squad. Anybody who's interested will come up. They'll sign up for an interview. But then throughout that week, we'll have little hangouts or whatever. Like we'll have like a baseball watch party. We'll have a little cookout, just so like people who want to be on the squad can be around other people. We can see how they interact with each other. We can see how enthusiastic they are about it. And then the final step is an interview.
Yeah, the recruitment process is fun. We have 4 social events in about a 2-week span. We had a field day where we split people up into teams and had them compete, but we really weren't looking at how well they competed at the actual events, but how well they cheered on their teammates while they were competing. And then we have interviews where it's about a 15-minute interview. We ask how good you are with people, make sure you're fun to be around. I make you bark in the interview, make sure you're cool doing stuff like that. Ask about it's basically a giant quiz on Georgia athletics and sports. I joked to my mom after my interview that I'd been studying for it my whole life. When she told me listening to my college football podcasts were useless, I was like, well, it came in handy here.
Next, how long does it take to get ready for a game?
I would say that it depends on how much you're doing with your face paint. Like people, like someone does Darth Maul and Pennywise, that take them a little bit longer to get their face paint on. I'd say maybe around 20-25 minutes in total, maybe a bit longer.
It depends. For me, I do all my, because we're at the gate for so long before the games, I do all my face paint and paint but while we're sitting around at the gate waiting and just use my phone as a mirror. But the real-time commitment is when you get home and have to get all that paint off of you.
Yes.
About a 45-minute shower after the games.
Yeah, those communal showers in my dorm I have left pretty messy after I shower.
I bet. It's a lot of paint you have to put on a bed.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Luckily, this is kind of gross, but you sweat a lot of it off, so it comes off a little easier at the end of the games, but...
For sure. It's a ton of fun, though. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Next, do you make your own gear?
Yes.
We do, actually. I'm not...
So we have somebody, he's called our equipment manager. He's in charge of making all the gear. So we come and help him out because it'd be a lot of work to make 20 new sets of pads every year. But he makes all of it and drill out these holes, and then we spray paint all the pads. We've had to buy new pads in the past, but this past year we've gotten some old pads from high school football programs that have helped us out, which has been really nice.
And we even, for the Georgia Tech game, because that was the blackout game, we even spray paint them... Tennessee game, right. We spray paint them black. And then, we have like a big event where we go to the intramural fields and then, we'll clean them and swap colors and everything. It's a lot of fun.
Next, how do you feel about a 9-year-old on the Spike Squad?
Yeah, if it's you, come on, man.
Yeah.
Well, let's hear it. Bark for me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's ready. He's ready. If you were on the Spike Squad, what would your face paint look like?
I don't know.
Oh, no? Okay, well, that's something to think about.
Yeah, definitely. You got a lot of time to think about it before you try out, but definitely.
Maybe Captain America.
Captain America, I love it.
Ooh,
That'd be
that's
awesome.
A good one. Definitely a good one.
Hoo, hoo, hoo. Go Dogs! Hoo, hoo, hoo. Come on, you're Dogs! Hoo, hoo.
Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And let us know in the comments below who you dress up as if you were on the Spike Squad. Go Dogs!